How's it going, guys? It's Doc. Zebec Network just hit some huge milestones and just announced some huge partnerships. We're going to talk about that in this video. Plus, I'm going to give you guys a detailed price prediction for Zebec. But before we get started, welcome back to the channel. My name's Doc. Throughout the day and early morning, I'm a resident physician. And at night, I take you guys on my crypto and investing journey. We're just going to get right into it. As you guys are coming in, consider hitting the like button. It really helps out the algorithm and lets me know that you guys want to see more videos like this. Plus, if you want to see more content like this, more crypto related content, hit the sub button. Let's just get going. Stay towards the end of the video. We've got a giveaway that we're doing. We're going to talk about Zebec. That's what this video is about. I just want to give a really quick update on Bitcoin, what the heck's going on here, what's going on with alts, and how that is affecting Zebec Network, ZBCN. Okay, so Bitcoin right here. The reason I want to show you this, we got a lot of sideways chop, right? This is on the 4-hour chart. And you can just see we've been bouncing between like low, like 120s, 116s, 117s. And this, to me, shows some healthy consolidation, right? Some healthy consolidation. If we look at this chart, and I know I bring this one up quite a bit, we're going to zoom out to the weekly on this just so it looks a little bit cleaner. But we see these consolidation periods before, right? That's these yellow bubbles that I'm showing you. Consolidations, and then a big rip up. Some consolidations, a big rip up. And this is a pattern that's been going on for several years now. So in the grand scheme of things, I know on the weekly chart, it doesn't look like a consolidation. It looks like it's going up, but I mean, this right here kind of tells you everything you need to know. This line is just completely flat. So I'm not worried about the consolidation. Bitcoin dominance taking a little bit of an upswing, right? And that's why some alts are getting hurt right now. You can see Bitcoin dominance was falling, and it was falling at a phenomenal pace, right? We need Bitcoin dominance to fall in a durable way for alts, your altcoins, including Zebec, to absolutely rip. Well, we have had this jump up in Bitcoin dominance, and I think that's why some of the alts are getting hurt right now. Let's keep in mind, though, if we look at this from a weekly view, when this goes down, it doesn't go down in a completely straight line. You can see some of these weekly wicks, they have some tails on them. So don't get faked out by this. I do think our alt season is coming. It's just a matter of time. Okay, Zebec Network. Of course, this does not zoom into what I want it to be. Last video I did was about 2 weeks ago, so I feel like we're due for an update. Taking a look at the crypto bubbles on the daily, a sea of red, right? So many really strong projects are down. So that really just goes back to the Bitcoin dominance taking this jump up, right? Taking this jump up. And not only that, ETH is having a little bit of a pullback as well. So don't get faked out. Yep, crypto bubbles, they don't look great. You know, like I said, a lot of strong projects down. This is on the daily. We go to the week, we do have some really big winners, but in the more short term, it is kind of a bloodbath, for lack of a better term. All right, so we're looking at Zebec here on the BTCC chart. You can see if we look at the Bollinger Bands on the 4-hour, starting to have a nice little bounce up. We'll actually go into full screen mode. You can see we had this wick down to the bottom part of the Bollinger Band, but we came right back up. So that is reassuring. And I think this downtrend right here, it's actually just the entire crypto market coming down, right? So again, I'm not really faked out by this too much. Here we're looking at the 3-month chart. And yeah, we did have that big run up in like June-ish, early summer, end of May, which was great, right? We got to the 0067. I think at one point we actually hit 007 on different charts. Now we're about half of that, right? 0037. In my opinion, I can't give you financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. In my opinion, this looks like a good buying opportunity, right? When you kind of pair this with the Bollinger Bands here on the BTTC chart, if you even bring this over to the day, you can see it's coming down a little bit. So maybe if we hit this middle part of the resistance, which would be 0032, 0033, could potentially be a good buying opportunity. Now, a lot of this really does matter what's going on in the macro environment, and specifically Bitcoin dominance and altcoins. So you know I'm going to be watching those. Specifically, I know this sounds silly, I'm actually looking at the ETH dominance chart, right? The ETH dominance chart. So the ETH dominance chart is exactly what it sounds like. It's what percentage of the total cryptocurrency marketplace does Ethereum make, right? And I pointed this out when it was at the low 6s not long ago, and I suspect this is going to get back into the low 20s. So we had this really big move up. Like, this is really big because we're actually above the bull market support band for the ETH dominance. And yes, we are having a little bit of a pullback, but I do suspect this to come back. And when the ETH dominance starts to get back into the teens, strong alts are going to fly, Zebec being one of them. I really do think this is primed in a big way to do well. 76,000 wallets for Zebec Network, a huge, huge accomplishment. I mean, just the fact that there are over 50,000 wallets really goes to show you that this is a project that honestly has legs to stay. Right now, it's ranked 238. Would I be surprised at the end of the bull market if this reached into the top 100? I would not be surprised by that at all. There's actually quite a bit of zombie projects, for lack of a better term, in the top 100. So strong projects like Zebec that are continuously growing their holder count, I think deserves a place in the top 100. The other big thing is, and we'll spend a little bit of time talking about this, is Zebec, they partnered with Algorand, right? So they're merging Zebec's payment tech to the Algorand network, integrating the Algo token into the Zebec ecosystem. And the big thing with Algorand is they have that ISO 20022 readiness set standard for real world crypto payments. So in a lot of ways, that's really reassuring. Algorand is not a small project by any means. If we actually just type it in, it is ranked number 57, right? So this is a big player in the space. This partnership is huge, right? Because Algorand, you got to think about it. They're not going to partner with just anybody, right? So this is nice too. You have the Para Algo wallet and MasterCard. They're integrating into the Algo blockchain. So this would be good to use USDC, and hopefully with this partnership with Zebec, it can really cause some bullish sentiment once the market turns around. And this Reddit post, this is actually where I found this because I'm a degenerate. I spend time on Reddit is they're talking about this post, right? And I know this is from a couple days ago. People are talking about it, and I think the big thing is like, oh, probably nothing. And there's this July 31st date that's being floated around. So it's kind of why I'm saying this could potentially be a good buying opportunity. Now, again, you kind of got to make that decision for yourself. I think I heard a YouTuber say, you know, if you're going to take the ultimate risk, you got to take the ultimate frisk. And I think what they're saying by that is, you know, only you are in charge of your investments. Free Discord link is going to be down below in the description. We have nothing to sell you. Completely free Discord. So much alpha is dropped in this thing. If you're looking to join a like-minded community for free, again, we have nothing to sell you. Check out the link. Really awesome community. Last thing I want to talk about here is I'm still doing my $250 giveaway, right? So once I hit 10,000 subs on YouTube, I'm going to be giving $250 away in Solana. Use a bunch of AI tools to do just kind of a random scrub of both my Twitter and YouTube. All you got to do, super easy. Follow me on Twitter at InvestWithDoc, and then obviously subscribe to me here. Right now, we are at almost 8,800 subs. I think this last 1,000 subs is going to come quick. So let me know down below. What do you think is going to go on with Zebec Network? Do you think this is just a minor pullback as Bitcoin dominance increases? And specifically, let me know what you think about this Algo partnership. I actually thought it was pretty bullish. I'm continuously adding to my bags on dips, all alts, including Zebec Network. I just think this is kind of a no-brainer. You know, if we get back to where we were in June, it's like a pretty clean 2x. So if you got any value out of this, consider hitting the like button. It helps out way more than you realize. If you want to see more content like this, hit subscribe, and check out my giveaway on Twitter. It's the pinned comment. I'll see you guys on my next video.